teaching philosophy is based on the desire to capture and replicate this same synergetic journey towards discovery that I had with my colleague, with my students, through writing, drawing, and active discussion. With adoption of my innovative pedagogies based on these two important lessons, I've been able to sustain an active learning environment while teaching fully online.
The energy that he brings to the class, it is unlike anything I've ever seen in my 2 years of learning, and that uniqueness, that energy he brings really livens up the class.
There are many barriers, however, when trying to reproduce the above engagement in collaboration with my students. For example, when I first started teaching introductory calculus to my more than 150 students, it was very difficult to get my students to ask one single question since they were too shy or too scared of appearing ignorant. Even in my small tutorials of 30 or less, I noticed my students would mechanically just copy down answers to the math problems rather than actively participate with me to solve the problems. To break through these two barriers, I realized that the answer lies in the use of active learning pedagogies supported by educational technology such as mobile apps and platforms. To overcome the first barrier, I developed an anonymous online chat room app with pure drawing functionality called YoTeach. And it worked! Students started asking lots of questions by handwriting their equations and commenting during lecture.
We all have cell phones, and utilizing those cell phones can actually be very beneficial, as cell phones, instead of being a distraction, is now a learning tool.
As for overcoming the second barrier, I decided to conceptualize and implement a novel interactive teaching strategy called Collaborative Problem-Based Learning and Peer Assessment, supported by interactive online whiteboards. Students love this pedagogical strategy since they enjoy working problems out with each other and marking their peer solutions as though they were actual teachers. Furthermore, our YoTeach app was easily implemented and is scalable to an online teaching mode, as evidenced by our doubling of our number of users to 40,000 users per month when the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world. Finally, I realized that many of my colleagues in other STEM-related subjects had the same desire to actively teach their STEM students with the support of mobile applications. With this in mind, I was lucky enough to apply and receive funding to support our collaborative work. We've developed 13 apps and pedagogies, helping over 120,000 local and international students and teachers to date, and many more promising innovations are in the pipeline. I feel both humbled and grateful to be able to assist so many STEM students and teachers to learn and teach better, respectively. I want to thank the UGC for shortlisting me for the UGC Teaching Awards. Thank you very much.